I sometimes think about it, and TikTok is definitely a different planet altogether. So hey, it's Harry Husky, and for this video I kind of wanted to talk about something that feels like some kind of money laundering scheme on TikTok, and that is something through the TikTok Live feature. Now, for those that don't know, on TikTok Live you can actually send rewards to whoever the person is that's streaming on that platform. Like, for example, you can send roses, you can send music boxes, you can send Ferris wheels, you can send private jet, all these various rewards. Like, for example, I think roses is the cheapest one. But a lot of different rewards have different values, and obviously, depending on which one they can cost more coins, but the bigger the reward in value in coins, I'd say the more money you are technically giving to whoever you have donated that reward to, and needless to say, a lot of people have been taking advantage of this. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to leave a few on the screen here, but I will go over each individual, every single one, and explain a bit more and some of the stuff that I've ended up seeing on TikTok Live, because it's quite the experience just looking at it, needs to say, and I will show you exactly why that is. So what I'm just going to do is literally go over some of the ones that I've ended up seeing. I'm not going to go after absolute. I'm not going to go on about absolutely every single thing. Okay, let me try that one more time. Basically, I'm not going to talk about every single one I've seen. I'm only probably going to talk about the most common ones that I've ended up seeing, and probably the ones that are the best known to people, and the ones that maybe most people have actually seen. But for those who are unfamiliar with what these are, I kind of wanted to make this video just to talk about, because some of them range from absolutely hilarious, downright questionable, but let's just have a look and see what the hell these things even are. Okay, so we start off with something pretty basic, which sees just a couple of glasses and a tray of rice, or at least I'm guessing that's rice anyway. And here we see what they are trying to do. So the object of this scheme is to get boys or girls to get as many cups filmed as they possibly can, and they need to send a particular reward in order to do so. And the rewards also do vary in quantity as well. So to fill their glasses with a spoon, they need to send the streamer either a flame or a football. To fill it with the cup in the middle, they need to send either a coffee cup or a donut. And if they want to fill their glass and get an automatic win, they need to gift either a butterfly or some musical notes. And of course, they need to send the gift representing their gender. And as always with these supposed scams on TikTok Live, this person isn't the only one doing this particular one here. Here we see another person doing exactly the same thing, except with maybe a couple of changes to what rewards they have to send. And here we see another person doing it, except this one it's iPhone versus Android instead of boys versus girls. And with what looks like jawbreakers among the rice. No idea why anyone would pay money just to see a glass getting filled with rice when you can just do it at home by yourself, but okay. Okay, now this one involves a system that sees a group of sprinters running on a track, where each one represents a different phone, one each for Xiaomi, iPhone, Samsung and Huawei. Now, they make you send a GIF representing which phone you have to make the sprinter run faster, although in some occasions I couldn't help but notice this doesn't always work. I would see people send quite a big quantity of one particular reward, and their sprinter would run no faster or barely any faster than the others. I also ended up finding pretty much the same one, but involving only two runners, and each one represents one of the two most followed people on TikTok, Charlie D'Amelio and Cabby Lame. And I also found another one that works in the same way as the one you just saw, but except this one involves rubber ducks, and each one represents a different football legend, Messi and Ronaldo. So, yeah, I think you get the idea with how this one particularly works anyway, yeah. Some people don't even need to or seem to try. We basically have this one where it's just this one guy who has his streaming camera pointed at the corner of a phone, and people just seem to send rewards just to see what they've donated pop up in the corner of that phone screen. I mean, how and why? Now here's one I saw pop up on my For You page on quite a regular basis. We see what people think is a guy playing a game which, as far as I'm aware, is on the browser Chrome, involving a jumping dinosaur. The guy in the corner seems to be bashing his keyboard, and you need to send in certain rewards to make him bash harder on his keyboard and then go faster on the game. But as you would have figured out, it's all fake, and the stream is just some footage played on a loop constantly that doesn't go any faster. Now, just for the record, the guy bashing his keyboard, well, this is where the footage originally came from, or at least that's what I've gathered after looking into this a lot, and to find out where it actually came from in the end. I haven't been able to find out the guy's name or the video in full where this came from. The closest answer I have to this clip is called, the closest answer I have is this clip called Speedrun, which was uploaded by the user San1. So as you probably would have figured out within the first few seconds of seeing this, this is completely fabricated, edited and put on a loop specifically to scam people out of their money through TikTok rewards, and absolutely no difference in speed no matter what they send. What more is there to say? Okay, so now we're moving on to ones that I've seen more regularly than others. So I've seen quite a few of a woman of an Asian descent sitting in front of a massive touchscreen monitor, which, to be fair, I'd quite like to have one of those. Anyway, they sit in front of the screen where people end up sending them rewards, and when people send her rewards, she checks out their profile, taps on one of their videos, and she sends them likes on their content. Now, I'm going to stop talking for this one so I can show you pretty much what happens in these lives.
Top 2, don't give up, don't give up. And oh, you become my top 1. Thank you so much. Oh, my top, thank you so much. Oh, there are so many people share my life out, and I thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Let me see your video. Yeah. Wow, it's so cool. You are handsome. Wow, wow, wow. I like your style. Wow. Thank you for your sharing. Video so nice. Very, very nice. Thank you for your smoking. Let me see.
If you want to share your videos in my live, you can tell me. Oh, charming girl, what are you doing? It seems that you are singing. Oh, so cool. It's a nice day to meet you. If you want to know me, you can ask me some question. Okay, I will answer your question if I see it. Okay, thank you.
Now, I've never seen any men doing this until I saw this guy. Now, for the first time, I had seen a man doing this after so many women doing it pop up on my For You page. Anyway, the guy only had about 8 viewers and wasn't getting any rewards while I was capturing this. So I just decided to send an eyes emoji just to see what would happen. And in the end, he does end up checking out my profile.
And welcome Harry Husky. Harry Husky, another kid from UK. Husky, another kid. You're a kid, right? What?
And so he checks out my most recent upload, and the live stream stops. I went to the guy's profile, and turns out, no, he hasn't blocked me, but the guy has just stopped going live altogether. So, not exactly sure if I had anything to do with that, but okay. And now, welcome to what I've saved probably the most eventful out of all of these TikTok live scams I've seen. The ones that completely stand out from this crowd. Welcome to a bunch of lives that sees somebody using a counter app, typically on an iPad, where they usually try to reach either a billion or a trillion counts depending on who's streaming, And even though they claim they want you to stop doing it, you send them certain rewards to make them subtract a certain amount. It shows you on the live what rewards to send to subtract a certain amount. But also, let's say I send 12 roses to one of these people. I would subtract, of course, 12 from the figure they've counted. And holy crap, the reactions they give off when you send them these rewards, well,
Disco, stop it! Stop! Disco, stop! Stop! Stop with the roses! Bro, stop with the roses! At least Hunter Canary sent me, guys. At least Hunter Canary sent me. Stop with the paper cranes as well. Your fave as well. Stop with the roses.
What's also funny is I saw this one guy who clearly doesn't have OBS and just has the rewards and minus amounts just on a sheet of paper. And when they are one count away from reaching their goal...
50, 49, 48, 47.
He ended up counting from 50 to 70, but how long do you think it took him to do so? Well, this guy ended up taking 1 minute and 18 seconds to do it. Yeah, that's how clearly desperate he is for someone to send a reward, despite how many times he tells people not to do so. And he even stops counting, despite the fact that literally no one has sent him anything.
Viking Vexter, stop. Viking Jester, stop. Stop. Stop the TikToks, bro, stop. Stop right now. Oh my god, guys, stop right now. Stop. Oh my days, guys, stop.
But if you think those reactions were bad, get a load of this next guy.
Yeah, at least you guys cannot do a private jet. Now I can do a jet right now, I swear to God. I swear to God, you guys cannot. You guys won't even dare send a jet. Stop. Stop it, you private, I swear to God, stop.
How the hell is this guy going to react when or if he receives a private jet? Oh, I guess we're about to find out. I swear to God, if I was this kid's neighbour, I just would not take it anymore. No. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I consider TikTok money laundering schemes. So, now if you are on TikTok and if you do see any of these live streams following the same format that I have just shown, I definitely wouldn't advise giving any rewards to them because it's exactly what they want and they're just doing whatever they can to milk as much money out of anyone who scrolls that through the For You page and through the live page on TikTok. I would recommend sending rewards to those who actually deserve it, like any small creators on TikTok that aren't after rewards, who aren't trying to launder all these rewards and trying to rack up as much money as they possibly can. Give these rewards to creators who you follow, who are you a fan of, and to those who actually deserve them, because there are some hungry people on TikTok, but they're only hungry because they just want a better life and they want a better future for them. So that field is where they definitely do deserve those rewards. So if you can, support them via giving the rewards to them rather than those people who are just trying to use a certain format to... Yeah, so I think you kind of get the idea. But this has been Harry Husky. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.